So that's King Seeker Frampt. He kind of takes us... Not if you talk to him, he'll take you to and from this area. He tells us he wants us to link the fire. He allows you to recycle your equipment. So I'm going to lose out the ability to get souls and stuff, but who cares. If we place a Lord Vessel without talking to him, he gets very salty. Like, seriously, he turns into a Mega Grump. Woohoo! The main reason for doing this, other than the fact it looks kind of cool, is that it gets rid of the orange barriers over the next sort of 4 main bosses to progress the game. This is what I like to call the mid to end game sort of areas. Mid game being the Anor Londo stuff, mid to end game being this part. Now we're starting to get to the final areas. The various NPCs we meet on our journey are now starting to have the end of their stories happen, that kind of stuff. So with that done, that makes life much, much easier. I want to finish this section on a boss kill as well, though. Because we've only killed THICC and Small today, and I want to go kill a boss. So we're probably going to beat up Pinwheel, which is the Dark Souls equivalent of, like, just... Oh, I got a warpath here, haven't I? It's the Dark Souls equivalent of, I don't know, beating up a defenseless animal, really. I feel kind of bad for him. But... Are we going to do that first? What way am I going to do this? That's what I got to ask myself. We'll do Pinwheel. We'll end this set on Pinwheel. And then get the DLC unlocked. No, I'm being rubbish. Let's go get the DLC unlocked now. That's a better idea. It's not very far to go at all. And I want to go straight into the DLC before we touch any of these next dudes. Which I think would be cooler. Okie dokie. The DLC gives us some cool items, some cool bosses, and some story stuff. I haven't skipped any of the important story stuff, so you haven't really missed anything with this particular run. Though, as always, I highly recommend if you want the full story experience, check out my original LP. I know it's in potato vision, but it really does have more of the stuff going on there. Okay. Big man gonna use his big shield or big weapon to beat us up. Beautiful roll. I mean, that was perfectly scripted. I mean, I couldn't have done that any better if I wanted to. The Zweihander now absolutely maiming this dude. Okay, I can't do anything while he's doing this. So let's hopefully... There we go. Sweet! Thanks, dude! My Zweihander being plus 13 is an incredibly powerful weapon now. So essentially what I need to do is get 2 more chunks from somewhere. So either some crystal lizards or I'm going to farm the dark raves. I also need to get the covetous ring, the silver ring, and I can't quite remember where that is. I think it's in the Tomb of the Giants. This is a great area. We have one very, very angry hog. He remembers what we did to his mate. We chucked him into the fire, didn't we? And then stood on him. But we don't really care about that. We're just going to beat him up. You know what's better than beating him up, though? Setting the bastard on fire. Because he can't do anything about it. Because this Pyromancy Flame is very powerful. One hog. And he didn't drop anything. What a prick. We have a second hog who's around here. He's even easier than the first hog because he hasn't got a run-up area. You can actually see him. Scam artist. Howdy. Once you're in melee range of the hog, there's not an awful lot you can do about it, to be frank. I don't know if you can backstab them. I've never actually tried. I don't think you can. This feels like a really good way of breaking your weapon, though. Anyway, we don't really worry about that since we set fire to him. Don't really care. Too thick. You're dead. Kaboom. Oh, he dropped the Fangball helm. That was nice of him. And the golem's up top. This is the archives. Really cool area. Lots of interesting items and other bits and bobs, fabulousness to pick up. We like that kind of thing. But that's not what we're here for today. We're going to be leaving this area till later. Not that I couldn't do it now at this level. Probably fairly okay. Might the boss... No, the boss will be fine, actually. I don't think there'd be any issues here at all. The enemies can be a little bit rough in this area. These crystal dudes hit pretty hard, as you can see. The bigger problem is not these crystal dudes, it's the arrow guy. The arrow guy actually hits surprisingly hard, so we're just gonna chug. Last thing I want to do is accidentally snuff it. We're gonna run up and stab him. Bonk. We got another one here. Bonk. Once you know what this area does, none of this is too bad. That channeler guy is a real dickhead though, so we need to kill this golem. He should die in 2 shots. Cool. That's it. We got what we came for. We haven't! I just forgot! This is a different character! Okay, I was playing a different character the other day. I'm a moron. Okay, let me explain myself. On a different character, I killed a Hydra. Killing a Hydra allows me to find an NPC. Bye, dude. You gonna come down here? I don't recommend it. Killing a Hydra allows you to get a certain NPC, which when you kill that golem, allows you to get the DLC area. I have not done this on this character. I'm getting confused. Fine. We'll leave that for now. We'll go do Pinwheel to end on a boss. Or do we end on the Hydra? I don't know. We could end on the Hydra, I think. Oh yeah, do you want to hear Surly Frampt? He'll give us shit about we're never a hero, and then he pisses off. All because we didn't talk to him. He's like the equivalent of a needy guy on a social messaging network when a girl doesn't respond to them. Check this out.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen.
I'm sorry, have we been introduced? My name's THICC.
I shall slumber until I am awakened again.
That's cool. We didn't need you anyway. Seriously, you are completely and utterly pointless in my run right now. He's good for recycling souls and stuff like that, but otherwise. Anyway, now if you remember on the very first set of this, we went through the Catacombs to fight Mr. Pinwheel. So we're going to go through the Catacombs legit this time. It's much easier because we can beat things up super efficiently. There's various bonfires along the way. Do I need to get the first bonfire? That's the first question. Yeah, may as well. May as well. Screamy skeleton heads, regular skeleton dudes, screamy skeleton heads. Ba, 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 ba. Most of this first section is completely... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I can't remember if these guys keep coming back. Let's find out. These ones do, yes. So there are particular NPCs in the area that resurrect the skeletons. So you pretty much don't want to fight any of the skeletons, especially if you've got enough armor to beat these NPCs up. This particular NPC is down here. I can't see him. There he is. Splat. He's now dead. I said he's now dead! Selfish prick. And now all the skeletons will stay dead. Woohoo. I already pulled the switch earlier. Oh, guys, come on. Come on. I want to rest the bonfire. You know what? I guess I don't want to rest the bonfire. So be it. Whatever, doesn't matter. There's the next one. So we just excuse ourselves here. If we're lucky, some of them will throw themselves off. Oh, guys, please. Come on. None of these guys are dangerous enough to really warrant any particular worries. I'm just going to heal myself before we run through. This fine gentleman didn't die. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Don't be like that. There we go. Again, now we can kill... Now we can kill these fine fellows. I want, preferably as well, I want one of these, I don't know what to call them, necromancers, lack of a better word. I want one of those necromancers to drop the lantern he has, because it makes my life much easier later. But in particular Souls fashion, I bet the dickhead won't. Oh. Can you reform for me? Is there another one in this area? No. Okay. So we can just quickly remove some skeletons from play here. There's a hidden wall later on with, with a bonfire in it as well.
Which is lovely. We like bonfires, oh yes we do.
And there's a hidden bonfire and all sorts of cool shit. Did you just shoot an arrow at me? You're a knob. No one likes you. You're like this lone arrow dude at the back. You're like the guy at the party no one ever talks to. Stay down there. Stay down there where no one can see you. Where no one will talk to you. THICC doesn't have time to talk to you because you're a jerk. These suck. They go bang. We just run past them. I think these are necromancered. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're necromancered. So we don't really care. We're just going to run past them. Push this. I can't remember where the necromancer is. He's over the other side. There he is. There's a goodie here. It's a massive trap. Oh, this one's not the massive trap. My mistake. Hey guys, come through. Oh, okay, the big dicks. Let's just kill it. Plug. Because the skeletons hit so weak, I could use an occult weapon, not an occult weapon, a divine weapon to remove them from play completely. But honestly, they're not worth killing. You know when it's like you're not even worth killing with Arnold? It's not. It's like that really. Splat. Splat. What we're going to do is polish off these skelly wellies. Stop them following us across the bridge. Come on, dude. Don't be that skeleton. Don't be that skeleton. Fantastic. We have that way. We have this way, which leads us to... This leads us to... Right, are these necromancered? Yes. That leads us to someone we want to go to in a minute. But we don't want to do that yet. I know, nice and cryptic. This leads me to the place I don't want to go. I want to go that way, so I need to get down. I can roll into that area, can't I? I forget the best way to do this. It's been a while. Alright, fine. We'll go this way. I might actually have to leave Hydra for next time, I just realised. I'm probably going to run out of time for doing Hydra-related shenanigans. Even though Hydra's pretty easy. Yeah, this is the way we want to go. If we continue going further down... Oh, this is not the way I want to go. Oh dear. I'm just going to pull like a million skeletons this way. Ouch. Okay. Okay, I'm going to die to the skeletons unless I drink now. Again, the good thing about having so much poise, just drink through stuff. And here's the switch we want. Oh, okay. I'm so cool I can hit invisible skeletons. This way down here is the next plan. That's where we want to go in a minute. But there's a little shortcut first. I think we go back up. Aha. We've opened up the way. No, we haven't. We have not opened up the way. This is not the way. This is the way. The way is now clear-ish. I mean, you can skip all of this if you do the same skip I did earlier. You know, the one where on the very first day, I did some rolling, which is super cool. Lame statues, lame. Bonfire. We light this particular bonfire before moving forward because it's a bit risky otherwise. Now, the rest of the catacombs that I'm going to be skipping has a few items here and there, but nothing of major note that I'm crazy after, which is why we're going to go back the way we came and do the particular route we're about to take. So we go back this way, which leads us here. Okay, if I do this wrong, I will immediately die, which is bad, obviously. Duh. So we need to kill this guy. If I just roll, that should... Shit. Damn. I rolled on the wrong bit, I just realised. You're supposed to roll at a different angle. And that gets that one. I did this exact same thing when I was practicing as well. But that's exactly why we take the bonfire here. Because it allows us to make a few mistakes when it comes to the jumping. Also, RIP. RIP THICC, for you snuffed it verily through the powers of gravity. I'm going to kill these skeletons so I can actually think about my jump a bit better. Don't want to rush it. Okay, RIP. There we go. It's actually quite hard to see. I think we want to roll or do a running jump that way. I think we can roll like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we can roll onto that one. Perfect. And then we go about here, which should take us just above the hole. And we drop down. Whoop! Easy. First time. Well done. This makes you think you're about to fight another boss. Like some thick skeleton shows up. He's got a really cool tentacle beard. Or a bone beard. Bone tentacle beard. But he just like wants you out of his like place. He's like, go on, piss off. Rude. How do you even talk? Where's your voice box? How do you do that? Where are your muscles? There's actually, you can now warp to this bonfire. Was there even a bonfire here before at all? I don't think there was. Well, whatever. Really nice bonfire. Yay. There's a blacksmith. We're not going to talk to him because we don't want anything he's got to offer us right now. We're going straight for the boss. However, this place has my favourite enemies. Wheel skeletons! Skeleton wheeling. Uh-oh. Wheel skeletons are legit the worst. They are dangerous, they are fast, and generally just ruin everything ever. There's a hilarious mod for Dark Souls 1 that replaces every single enemy with wheel skeletons. I say hilarious, I mean awful, of course. If you got a big enough room, you can kind of just avoid them. Oh, hello. Watch this. Boom. Haha. Get chomped on, mate. Okay, this is a axe one, which we just immediately broken. Boop, he dead. Casual. I got the skeleton shield. Look how much damage these guys do. They suck. These wheel skeletons alone are more dangerous than the boss we're about to beat up. I'm not kidding, by the way. They are ridiculously dangerous. They will absolutely flatten even a strong character in about 5 to 6 seconds. If you block, go bang, 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 and you die. And you're like, "Nay." It's just sad. Cool. Boss is ahead. This looks like it was sealed, like a massive tomb at some point. Whee! Pinwheel's a really interesting boss because he's completely and utterly in the wrong place. He looks cool. He has cool music. He's in a cool area, but he's way, way too weak for where he is. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing he'll possibly do to us is set fire to us a couple of times. Now, because I've said that, I'm going to die immediately, because those are the rules. He looks creepy. He looks cool. They're having a little conversation like, yeah, we're going to fuck him up. Yep, I think so. Alright, nice. And we take a bit of damage. He splits. We don't block here, so it doesn't matter. We ignore the extra pinwheels. We do a run, trying to avoid the fire, and we just beat him up. I reckon 3 hits. 3 hits. He's dead. Boss! That's Pinwheel. Thanks, everyone. Thanks. Mask of the Father. Wow, I got the good one. Nice. But I don't want to progress any further down here. So we're going to peace out and go back to the latest bonfire. And that is it, I think, for today. So, order of things for next time. Obviously laughing at Pinwheel for being rubbish. We need to go to kill the Hydra. And then activate the DLC area, because that's kind of what I want to be doing now. I also want to be leveling up, so we need at least one more of those, one more of those, one more of those. Cool. Fell 55. I also want to do a little bit of farming, because I need to get some chunks. That'd be very, very useful to get. Also, I didn't get a single lantern, bastards. So thank you very much for watching. Next time, DLC. Hopefully 1 or 2 DLC bosses, depending on how the DLC goes. It shouldn't take me too long to kill the Hydra, and it shouldn't take me too long to get into the area. That's the plan. Anyway, thanks everyone. Catch you all then.